Hello students, how are you all? Today I'll explain to you how can you execute your Java programs on your personal computers or your laptops. So for that you need to have Java development kit installed in your computer. So for that you go to your browser on your Google and type download JDK. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. Okay. Now select this link of oracle.com. Click on this link. Now in this page, click on JDK download option like this, and you will see list of different JDKs for different platforms, for Unix, for Linux, for Mac operating system, and for Windows. For Windows there are two options: either you can download exe file or you can download a zip file. You just select the last option, download zip file, the last option from the list, and just click on this text box checkbox and start downloading JDK for Windows. Now the file is quite big, so it will take some time to download. So let us wait till the zip file completely downloads. So it is downloading. Now once the file has completely downloaded, just open the zip file and extract the files in the C drive. So I'll extract my files in the C drive this way. I'll write C drive over here and I'll extract my files in the C drive. Now files are extracting. It will take some time. Now let's wait. Now extraction has been done successfully. Now let me see whether my files have been extracted in C drive or not. Let me check. So I go to this PC and in C drive, now see JDK folder is there. Fine. So in JDK folder there are different subfolders and there is one folder bin. Fine. Now I'll change the name of the folder so that I can easily type the path in the command prompt. So I'll change the name of the folder to JDK. आप इसको ऐसे भी रहने दे सकते हो, आप change भी कर सकते हो, all your wish. तो मैंने इसका नाम JDK रख दिया ताकि मुझे टाइपिंग में ईजी हो. Now next is to, now my JDK has been completely installed. Now next step is to create a Java program. So for that I'll right click on the desktop. In the new option I'll select new text document. क्योंकि Java का program हमेशा हम notepad में type करते हैं. There is no special editor for typing Java program. So in the notepad I will write my program. So for the beginning I'll type a very simple program. I have created a class test in which there is a main function and there is only one line of code in the main function, system.out.println hello. So when the program will be executed, hello will be displayed on the output screen. So I have typed my program. Now I'll save my program using save as command and I'll give the name of my program as test. Why? Because the main function is present in the test class. और आपको पता है उसी class के नाम पर ही program का नाम होता है जिस class में main function पड़ा होता है. So the name of my program will be test.java. And in save as option I'll select all files. Now I have saved my file. Now see there is test name notepad on the desktop. अब मुझे क्या करना है, इस नोटपैड को बिन फोल्डर में लेके जाना है. ये मैंडेटरी है, हमेशा ही हमने अपने प्रोग्राम के नोटपैड को बिन फोल्डर में स्टोर करना. ना बिन फोल्डर इज सी ड्राइव्स JDK. So in JDK bin folder I'll paste my file. So test file is now in the bin folder. Fine. So I have typed my source code. Now it's the time to execute my source code. So for that, to execute my program, I'll go to the search option and I'll write command prompt in my search bar, because Java programs are executed in the DOS prompt. ठीक है. जावा प्रोग्राम्स को लिखते हैं हम नोटपैड में और एग्जीक्यूट डॉस में करते हैं. फाइन. सो मुझे अब कंप्लीट पाथ देना है अपने बिन फोल्डर तक जहाँ पे मेरा टेस्ट प्रोग्राम पड़ा है. सो फॉर दैट आई विल फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मूव बैक टू द सी ड्राइव using the command cd dot dot. Then I'll go to jdk folder. Then in jdk I'll move to bin folder. Now in bin folder my test class is present, my test program is present. So first of all I'll compile my test program. I'll write the command javac, javac, to compile my source code. So javac test.java extension is mandatory here. I'll press enter. अगर मेरे प्रोग्राम में कोई एरर्स होंगी तो इस टाइम वो डिस्प्ले हो जाएंगी, और अगर एरर्स नहीं होंगी तो मेरा प्रोग्राम सक्सेसफुली कंपाइल हो जाएगा. सो आई हैव प्रेस्ड एंटर. नाउ सी नो एरर्स आर देयर. इट मीन्स माय प्रोग्राम हैज़ बीन सक्सेसफुली कंपाइल्ड. मेरा प्रोग्राम था test.java. नाउ सी वन थिंग, बिन फोल्डर में हमने सी हेयर टेस्ट फाइल को पेस्ट किया था. पहले एक ही आइकन था टेस्ट नाम का, अब एक और आ गया टेस्ट डॉट क्लास. ठीक है, ये जो टेस्ट डॉट क्लास है, व्हाट इज़ दैट? दिस इज़ द बाइट कोड फॉर माय जावा प्रोग्राम. दिस इज़ द बाइट कोड ऑफ टेस्ट प्रोग्राम, टेस्ट डॉट क्लास. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब हमारा प्रोग्राम सक्सेसफुली कंपाइल हो गया. नाउ इट्स द टाइम टू एग्जीक्यूट माई प्रोग्राम. सो फॉर एग्जीक्यूशन आई विल गिव द कमांड जावा and I'll write test without extension. Execute करने के टाइम पे extension नहीं देते. Now see the output has appeared. प्रोग्राम की आउटपुट थी hello with 3 exclamatory signs, तो वो आउटपुट आ गई है. So this is how we create a program, compile a program and execute a program. Now let us take another example. So I'll move to the desktop, right click on the desktop, select the new command, and from that select the new text document, and in this text document I'll write my source code. Now let me execute the program which shows the implementation of thread. So I have written the source code of the same program. Now the class in which my main function is present is thread demo class. So the name of my program will be thread demo. I'll save as my program as thread demo.java. Fine. So I have saved my program with the name threaddemo.java, and in the save as type I'll select all files and I'll save my program. Okay, now see threaddemo.java notepad file is created on the desktop. Now I'll shift this file to the bin folder of my JDK's folder. So JDK bin, and I'll paste my file over here. It's mandatory. Whatever program you want to execute, you have to paste that file in the bin folder. Now it's the time to execute this. So I'll go to the command prompt. Fine. Now I have to shift to the path jdk.bin. So I'll move back with cd dot command. Fine. Now I'll move to the JDK folder with cd jdk command, and then I'll move to the bin folder inside JDK folder with the cd command. Fine. Now I'll first of all compile my program using javac command to see if there are any errors in my program, or does my program compile successfully. So I'll write threaddemo.java. I'll press enter key. If there are any errors in my program, then that will be shown here, but now there are no errors, so my program has compiled successfully. Okay, now see in the bin folder, after compilation there was one file named threaddemo. Now there is another file named threaddemo.class. That is bytecode of my program has been created successfully because my program has compiled successfully. If there are any errors in my program, then bytecode won't be created. Fine. So now it's the time to execute my program using the Java command. So I'll write Java thread, and I will not mention extension here. So Java thread demo, and see this is the execution of my program. My program has executed successfully. Fine. So this is how you can create programs compile those programs and execute those programs in Java on your laptops. Now students, in case you don't have a laptop or a personal computer at your home, but you still want to execute your Java programs, then you can do the same with your mobile phones also, fine. But for that you need to have an application on your mobile phone. So for that you need to install that app. So go to your Play Store, fine, and in the Play Store you just need to type AIDE. So an option will come, AIDE, that is Integrated Development Environment for Android, Java, C++. Click on this and install this app on your mobile phone. As I am already having this app on my mobile phone, so the install option is not shown here, but if you are not having this application, there you will be having an install button and you will click on that button and application will be installed on your mobile phones, fine. Now after you have installed the application, you just open that application, so like this. So you see the first screen that appears shows that you can either purchase this application or you can continue free. So let us continue free with the free version. So I have clicked continue free. Now this is the first screen that appears in front of you. This is a pre-written program on this app, fine. This program is showing the multiplication of two numbers. I haven't typed this program. This is a pre-written program on this app. Whenever you will install the app, you will get this program. Now we want to create our own program. So for that, click on these three dots which are present in the upper right corner of my screen. And from these, I'll select the view option. And from the view option, I'll select the file option, fine. Now then I'll select add new class. Now here I'll mention the name of the class which I am going to create. Let me create a class named student. Fine, so I'll give the name of the class. I'll press OK button. Now see, a class named student has been created. Now I can type my source code over here. So let me type my source code first, then I'll show you how to execute that. So see, I have typed my program. Typing is very easy because those symbols that we need frequently are already given here, fine. So I have typed my program. Now after typing my program, click on the save option and then I'll press this triangle shaped command for executing my program. So it is asking whether I want to purchase the app or I want to continue free. So I will continue with the free version. Then in the run option, I'll select student because I am going to execute the student class, fine. So see, now my program has executed. This is the output of my program. Whatever I have written in print line command has appeared on the screen. This is the output screen, fine. So this was my program that I have typed and I have executed my program, fine.